This video took 70 hours in total to complete. Not 17, 70. To put that into perspective, that's the amount of time you'd spend at school in 2 weeks, breaks included. Imagine spending every single class working on one single project for those 2 weeks. That's literally what I've been doing, and now I've finally got something to show for it. Anyways, like usual, if you want to skip ahead to the music part of the video, go to the time code shown on the screen now. But also please don't, because the more you watch the entire video, the more of that 70 hours I get back. Also, if you're new around here and want to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe. 93% of you watching aren't subscribed, so if you like what you see, you know what to do. Oh, that and actually hit the like button too. That'd be nice. So as I'm sure you're aware by now, this video is all about the recreation of Giorno's theme from the Golden Wind OST from JoJo's Bizzare Adventure. I made a poll almost 2 weeks ago now asking for what song to make, and for once an Undertale song didn't win, so I knew I had to make this. I chose Gold Sounds because 1, it's in the soundtrack name, and 2, I really wanted to use the bell note block sound, but more on that later. Anyways, the first step of recreating this banger of a song is to obviously make the sounds of the instruments I need. Since it's such a full-on piece of music, there's a lot of instruments, which is one of the main reasons this took so long. As is tradition, I'll start off with the percussion, so let's find a nice sound for the kick drum first. Like most stone related blocks, a gold block makes this noise when it's placed or broken. By lowering the pitch and applying some EQ, we get a nice kick sound. By the way, if you're confused about any of the musical terms I use in the next couple of minutes, check out my fresh homemade definitions for them in the description. Alrighty, moving along, we've got the snare next. Now there isn't too much I can use, but I reckon the sound of a gold pickaxe, or any variant, but should work well, just with some slight effects. It's not the best, but whatever. Above the snare is the hi-hat, which I found something for, but I'll have to process it first. Here's the sound when you munch on a golden apple. By pitching it up and once again applying some EQ, it sounds like this. Yeah, I like that. Short, sharp and crisp. To round off the percussion, I need to recreate that quiet tapping noise heard near the start of the song. To do so, I'll use the gold pressure plate noise, but drop down an octave. Fun little fact by the way, the same audio file for pressure plates is used for buttons, levers, dispensers, and even the menu screen, just at different pitches. Okay, now that the drums are done, we need some bass. For the bass, let's move over to the bell sounds, which are made of gold, and use the audio file for when a village bell resonates. This is going to need a lot of messing around with, so I'll just let the text do the talking. Now if I double it with the bell note block audio for some extra thickness, I'll have a decent sounding bass that even Davey would be proud of. Now I know this is dragging on for a bit, but don't worry, we're almost done. Kind of. Near the end of the song, there's a piano breakdown that basically everyone knows and loves, so obviously it needs its own sound. Like the bass, I'll try using the village bell, except it's U's audio file. Let's mess with it a bit to get one single frequency. Nice, that reverb really adds a nice touch to it. Throughout pretty much the whole song, there's strings and a choral part accompanying the melody. Now while the exact same sounds the piano would work well for these parts, I want a distinction between them, so what I'll do is decrease the EQ that I apply to it. It's still got that bell tone, but it's just a bit lighter, which is what I want. Alright, we're finally on to the last instrument, well, last two at least, the saxophone and electric guitar. As you may have heard me mention before, I'm counting the bell note block sound as a gold related noise. Why? Because it's a unique sound that only plays when gold is placed underneath a note block. For reference, this is what it sounds like. I obviously don't need to change anything to it, but I will change the background depending on what solo it's used for. And with that, that's every single instrument done. Now all I gotta do is transcribe the entire 5-minute song, solos and all, record and edit together all the visuals, and you know what, I'd rather not think about everything else I gotta do. Let's just get on with what we're here for. Giorno's theme from JoJo's Bizzare Adventure, recreated entirely with only Minecraft gold sounds. I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to that song at least 100 times in the past 2 weeks and I'm still not sick of it. Yet. With that aside, I really hope you enjoyed the video because while it took a while, I had a blast making it. If you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more of my content. Also get the bell on so you don't miss any future uploads. Anyways, that's all from me. See you next time. I said see you next time for a reason, right? Why are you still here? I'm not going to say anything else important, trust me. Other than the fact that I'm just trying to push this video out to 10 minutes because I really want that 70 hours to be worthwhile, so I want more ads in my video, but please don't judge me. Okay, I think this is the end of the video. Okay, bye.